try this. And I'm full. Alright, storage for a minute. I'll let there to help make sure that this line keeps powered. Beyond that, it's not needed. There's a lot of robots here. There, now you can go find a better spot to be. That's pretty funny. Alright, so for all of you guys, I need you to filter. To not pick up any of the plates. So I need filter inserters. 2 of the filter inserters. Oh, that's all sorting itself out. By not sorting itself out at all. There's Shred Guy's area there. Down here. Why is this? I don't understand why that's not upgraded. Again, I don't even understand why it's set up like that. Like, why isn't that a proper split? Why isn't this a proper split either? There. Right, and connect this here, connect these up, and we need to put down 2 splitters here. There. The copper input's not so good right now. Copper. See, that's the thing too, is like, if there wasn't a belt here for me to physically see that we're not doing all that well on iron or on copper, I wouldn't know that we're having a copper issue. There'd be no way for me to know because of the way that this all works. I wouldn't know. I have no way of telling. So that's why I like the idea of keeping a bus, because I can easily look at it and see we have issues with this, we have issues with copper, we have issues with steel, we have issues with iron, whatever. And bullet damage is done. Bullet speed. But yeah, we have a major issue with copper at the moment. I don't know if it's the robots not picking them up fast enough or what. Because what do we have here? 10, 12. I mean, there's bits and pieces here. So it's obviously not being emptied out completely. Right? Logistic robots completely maxed out. Right, and I have logistic robots here as well. There we go. That's much better. So, need more logistic robots. And this whole section here needs to go. Because it's obviously not being used anymore. Looks like this is pretty much done as well. Yeah, there's no more. This is just iron now. There's no more copper being picked up. So this can just be connected directly into the line with everything else. Why did that switch like that? So, need breads, go to all that. This doesn't seem to be pulling anything down either. Okay, so I had that piece there. That's done. That's all done. Don't need that there anymore. Put that there. Put a miner. Where are miners? There. Right here, connect it with power. Just add it to this line here. That's fine. You're getting pretty close to needing more power. Actually, I'm pretty sure we need more power. Yeah, you can see here it's like turning red. It's not keeping up enough. Let's go down here. Put another power grid there. Power grid there. And this area here can be completely taken apart too. This is no longer needed. Like, none of this gun network here is needed. The shred guy wants this to be taken up, so let's go ahead and do that. We're having an issue with copper at the moment anyway, so let's solve that issue. Do we have a mining setup for this, or do we do? Okay, cool. Dang it, that didn't work. grid this out. And put some power to it. I just need a little coverage. Oh, it's already in coverage? Cool. That's why I couldn't tell the difference. Not that I can usually tell the difference anyway. Alright. So, letting me mind out. No worries. Sorry, I'm trying to move my chair and getting stuck in my desk. Bit more cleanup here. All the iron in the world, but not so much the copper. Alright, so that might help our copper issue by having more copper coming in. Speaking of which, do we have any copper on the map around our area, or is that like the big copper spot we have? We have a copper spot there. Copper down there. We have copper here. Is there an issue with the copper coming in from there? Is it not fast enough? Go check it out. Let's see what the problem might be. I mean, a big problem might be the fact of our logistics robots are, well, not maxed out anymore. No, it looks good. Though I must admit on the... Is there any delays on this? No, it doesn't look like any delays on the... Well, yeah, a little bit here. These are being stopped. There we go. So to prevent those delays, I was going to replace this with fast belt. Just a few apparently. What's being attacked now? Bottom here. It's pretty heavily armed. This whole area is pretty much done. There's very little coming off of this. By very little, there's like none, because that's stopped. It's underground belt facing the wrong way. There. All right. So a few spots here left. Actor providers there and there. That should be everything. Maybe something under the track, but I can't really tell right now if there is. Alright. And then there's one here as well. So we'll do that here, and then put a actor provider down. And get rid of all of that. Alright, so that's good. That'll clear up in the near future. The coal mine here, the copper situation over here. I can just do this. My copper, my mining blueprint here. Here we go. I actually don't want to have miners in my inventory. There's no point to me holding them. So you can go ahead and place those down. Did not place those. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Where aren't they going? It's all good now. Alright. So hopefully, the amount of copper we just threw into the system is going to help out with our current copper issue. And of course not. I don't think it's just a copper issue. I think it's a logistics problem too. What are these being requested? 200? It doesn't seem to be fast enough. I'm gonna try something real quick. Guess I could use normal belts to supplement this by a whole lot. Like by doing something like that, for instance. Yeah, that's that's a lot better. That's a whole lot better than with these bots. Look how steady that is. I mean, it's not gonna be steady forever. It's gonna start. You can see it start teetering off. Excuse me 1 minute. Guys, and I'm back. So look, like this, that's so much faster, so much, like it's just better in every way, shape, and form than this bot system. The bots just are not optimized. They're just not. Like the copper just sits here for so long. It takes them so long to actually come pick it up, and it's hindering our entire production. Sorry, but I'm replacing all of this. And if anyone complains about it, I'm going to simply go, hey look, come look at this video, and you can complain about it after you tell me a better way of doing it. Until then, don't want to hear it. That's like this the aspect that I just showed you right now, this whole thing that I now have to rebuild because of the bots not working correctly. Yeah, that's my problem with bots. That's the only problem I have with bots, is that there seems to be some kind of, and it's not like, oh, we just need to throw more bots. There's 300 bots that aren't doing anything. Look, there's 400 bots not doing anything. So why are these 400 bots not immediately getting up and picking up the materials? Like, can someone tell me that? Can someone answer that question? I don't understand as to why the bots aren't doing that. It doesn't make any sense to me. There. This will make it so that these guys can put down, or should. Occasionally it'll work. Look, now we have plenty. See, we have plenty of copper. It's not that we don't have enough copper, it's that this system is bottlenecking the entire thing. It's just, ugh. So I don't like it. It's what I don't like about it. And if the whole system was bots, I mean, everyone says, oh, it's better, but it's just, I don't agree with that statement at all. I don't agree that it's better. It might be better for UPS, sure. Or now they changed this all to really, guys? What was wrong with keeping it as it was? So I'll do this. This way we can easily tell. Look, I'm doing this because, one, you guys have copper being ported everywhere via bots, which is fine. But on top of that is the idea of, by doing this, we can easily see, physically see, when we are running low on copper. That is the reason why I'm doing this. That is the main purpose of this small little setup, alright? And the bots can easily take from this, no problem. And then we can easily see when we're running low. And all four will be able to pull from this. All four lines. There. See, this is fine. As long if I don't. Okay, so if the forge output, we had a lot of lag here because of recording and stuff. So if the forge output was just a line, and then that line went to a. Come on. Wow. Whoa. Alright. And that line went to a situation like this, I'd be fine with that. Because then we would be able to physically see, and the bots are doing the rest, like, you can physically see when we're running low on copper. Like right now we're running a little low on electric circuits. Why? Because there's a lack of copper. I know I just did this system here, but the system, like, if I had a line of copper coming down here, all of these would be pulling from it. There wouldn't be this delay of robots. Because the current issue with the delay of robots is that they keep having to wait and recharge. Like, he's holding that copper, and he's sitting here recharging, holding copper. Because the bots have to recharge like that, it's such a long delay between locations. If this was just a copper line coming out and down, they would all pull from the copper line. Like, these guys wouldn't have stopped. They would have kept going. There wouldn't be this delay of waiting for robots to charge. It just... That's the issue with the robots, is their charging time. We have something that doesn't need charging. We have this portable fusion reactor. So why can't I create robots that use portable fusion reactors and can just make their own power and thus not have to charge? That would be fantastic. There's a mod for that, but it should be in vanilla. We already have it in vanilla that they have the fusion reactors. So let's throw them in these bots. So I don't have to charge anymore. Let's be able to upgrade the bots from where they are to fusion reactant. But yeah, that's my little rant about that. But look, now we have copper in the system. We can easily see that we have plenty of copper. So that's all I got for now. But this is now a loop, so this section here I think might need to be fixed, because right now it's like picking up and looping this section here over and over again. I just don't know. I have to set the other lines here though. Is that? That's the steel line, right? So yeah, I need this copper line to be finished as well, and then I can get rid of that loop. Almost certain anyway. Could be horrifically wrong. Put that here, should be fine. There. Underground here. Underground here. Tear this entire section down. It's not needed. It's just redundancy. Come back down. It was redundancy because I broke it, not in general. It obviously wasn't created in redundancy of any kind. But now, if I do that, you no longer have a loop. You have plenty of copper coming in now. I was actually keeping up with that line too. And look, like these are actually having copper sitting in it. These are like, there's piles of copper sitting here, just sitting on, in these chests, and it's taking so long for the robots to come and grab it that they're actually starting to fill up. They're actually filling up. So if this was an actual line, say going down here instead, there wouldn't be any fill up. It would be picking up off the line. If there was a backlog at all, it would be a backlog on the belt. And that would be the equivalent to these, you know, filling up. It's just, if these were filling up and this was full, I would have nothing to complain about. But these aren't full. They're just like pieces being dropped off every once in a while. This isn't fast enough. And I go over here, look, there's 300 logistic robots that aren't being used. Why? Why are they not being used? Why are those 300 robots not coming down and grabbing this? They should be swarming this area and emptying this out and placing them down in all the locations where they're needed. And these guys are all stuck. Look, they're all floating here, waiting to charge. There's constant robots waiting to charge, holding materials. That's my issue with the robots. Alright, I'm done ranting. For now, this is ACryInShame, part of the Long Drive team. We have brought you some more Cracktorio. Have a good day, guys.